Hi, everyone. There was a lot of people in here before I got here. You guys beat me. Okay, so to deal with issues of echoing, if anyone is echoing, they will not be on the panel because it seems like every live stream I have, there's an echo problem that we have to deal with, and it takes like 10-15 minutes to deal with it. So, yeah, if it's me, let me know. I'm happy to leave and come back. Just waiting for some more people to come in. Thank you, me. Okay, I'm gonna head over to YouTube and let me see. Oops. Where'd I go? Oh, okay. Okay, just give me just a second. All right. Okay, so let's go back this way. Leave YouTube. Oops. Oh, I don't want to. Okay. So here's the link if anybody wants to come up. Like I said, if there's echoing, then I'm going to politely ask you to step out of the panel because we don't want to deal with the echoing every time we do this. Okay, thank you, Donald. Oh, then I don't want to like overlap on other people's live streams. Well, hello, Jerry.
What'd you say about a lap?
Huh?
I heard something about a lap.
No, I said I don't want to overlap somebody else's live stream because Donald just let me know that Welsh News Network is going to live stream at 6.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I
Gotcha.
would have started right at 4, but yeah, I was slow at getting stuff done. And I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, I have to go.
That's cool. Hey, you're here. You're here. Everybody's here. Everybody's doing
Yeah.
fine. How you
Okay,
been?
so Welsh is at 6:30. So, okay, that gives us 2 hours. Awesome. Good. How are you?
I just super busy. Getting,
Yes,
I took an extra day off of work because it was it's been rough this week.
I bet.
I'm wearing headphones, so I'm hoping that I don't echo. But if I do, I can.
Oh, no, Welsh. No, don't push it. Like if you already have it set for 6:30, that's perfectly. That gives me enough time. Because I usually do what, hour and a half. I don't think I've pushed it to 2 hours yet, so this will be fun.
Oh, we're good. You gonna go for 2 hours?
And try.
Look
I'm
at
not
you,
sick
marathon
anymore.
runner.
Well, I'm not sick anymore, so I can do that. I'm
You
not
were
losing
sick the
my
other times?
voice. Yeah, I was coughing. Remember, I kept muting myself so I wouldn't cough in everybody's ears.
Wow, you didn't. I didn't think you were that sick. I honestly thought.
Hmm?
Yeah, I didn't think you were that sick. I thought you were getting better actually.
Yeah, no, there was that. I think it was the second live stream I did. I was super sick, or third one, and I lost my voice after the live stream.
Did you find it?
Yes, I did. It was hiding.
Those voices are so silly.
I know. I had to punish it. I don't
Yay!
know. I don't know who keeps like creating these delete laws uh channels accounts, but they're hilarious. Like the delete laws clips 2 and delete laws. I always think it's really him. Like the other one, he commented on my channel and it says, "I'm gonna sue you for $5 million," and then like something about Burger King or something after that, and I'm like, he gets me every time.
I always like to see the delete low ones. I always like to ask him, would you leave the pastry lawsuits alone? Because he's always like,
I know. Somebody says you have a little echo.
yeah, no, I kind of hear it myself. I'm trying to adjust the volume so that it doesn't sound, but I also don't want to lower my volume, like my voice volume.
Okay.
I hope it's not annoying. If it gets annoying, guys, let me know. I'll put attention to it, and if I can, I'll just jump off.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it gets really bad, let us know.
I and and I'm frustrated because I got to get a new charger for my tablet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because uh when I'm able to get on the stream and see the chat is when I got my tablet, but right now it's actually so dumb.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm still saving for a new computer. Still. Eventually, I will have it.
I'll have a desktop someday.
That's what I had. I love my desktop.
Whoa, Reaper, come back! Oh my God, my Echo kicked her out of the room, guys. Ah, what happened? She in the back? Oh, I think she was trying to bring up Hank. Oh, you here? Are you back?
I'm back.
That was. I was like, what did I do? It's not my fault.
I was like, my motherboard went, and then I was out, and I'm like, and obviously, so did I.
Why,
Hello.
hello, Hank.
Hi, Hank.
How are y'all doing today?
Good. Yes, distracted squirrel. There's coffee.
The lifeblood of life.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Hey,
Welsh.
hey Welsh.
You
Yeah. Yes, Hank, I'm stalking you.
That's fine. This was going to be, and I know if nobody wants to listen to it or whatever, I totally get it. But I did this live stream to talk about what happened yesterday with Chili's live stream.
I didn't even know he had a live stream.
Oh, he did. And a lot happened. It was shorter than normal, but yeah.
It was short for chili, or was it
Short for chili,
short as
yes.
chili?
Short at both. Ooh, I'm going to Donald's house. He's got beer and ribs cooking.
Oh God, I can't have any
Yum.
more alcohol for the rest of the weekend.
I don't cook my beer. I just drink it straight from the bottle.
I think he meant beer on ribs.
Yeah, but I still got beer on my ribs and
I bet you
cheese
do.
and nachos. I don't know what the heck is on the side of me right here. Let's just say I woke up on my lawn today.
No.
I said, let's just say.
Let's just say,
it was my
okay.
lawn.
Wow, I don't think I've gotten that drunk in 20-something years.
It's better your
That's what it
lawn than
felt
some
like.
lawn you don't recognize.
Exactly. And when you wake up on a random lawn, then you're you've got a problem.
They do. I didn't. I was sleeping well.
They should have had that fence.
Yeah, they forgot the sign.
They did. No alcoholics allowed.
Show me the sign. Show me the sign.
It's unconstitutional, damn it.
I have a right to pass it on your lawn, goddamn it.
You're right. Which amendment is that? I have to look that up.
I think it's like the 20th or it's somewhere down there.
It might have been shoved in with the third, and we just haven't seen it yet. That's why I asked Elmo and Willie Westboy keep bringing up the Third Amendment. They're so dumb. I'm a drinking farmer. Awesome.
If Ask Elmo was going to keep asking everybody about the Third Amendment, I wish he would at least get it right.
Oh, I know. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get somebody to explain it fully to him.
Yeah.
Well, if only his programming would align itself. He keeps buffering. He just like he can't get a whole question out without going
No, he buffers constantly. He's like a human buffer.
But it always says the Third Amendment is no troops in houses.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're going to have to end it also as no drunk people on lawns.
What? Oh no! I wasn't drunk when I woke up. I was sober.
Oh my God! Yes.
That makes it even worse.
You were drunk when you landed there, though.
If a drunken Jerry falls on your lawn and no one's there to hear it, doesn't make a sound.
Chili will blame a cop.
For sure.
Cop did it to him.
There was the whole precinct.
No. He'll first blame Kate.
That's so sad. We don't have a Third Amendment. I mean, technically we don't because it's irrelevant.
It has its time, place, and mannerism.
True.
What's the first rule of the Third Amendment?
Not since the Civil War. Huh?
What's the first rule of the Third Amendment? We don't talk about
Learn it. Oh, we don't talk about it. Learn it before you talk about it?
It actually came into play in World War II also.
Did it really?
Who were you trying to hide, Hank?
All the anti-aircraft emplacements all over the East Coast and East and West Coast.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Those troops had to be housed somewhere.
That's why we had a bunch of crossbreeding, huh?
Oh, what?
Huh?
What?
I'm sorry.
This is what happens when Jerry comes on.
Is somebody starting to think like Chili?
Squirrel! He's buffering.
Somebody's been a beer and ribs.
Somebody cooked the beer instead of the ribs, Jerry.
Oh man, don't talk about ribs. I'm hungry.
I'm not. I ate before I came on here.
I know. Maybe I should have not threw up before I came on here, and then I would not have a.
Oh my
stomach.
God! My son threw up before I got on here, but I think he has a stomach flu. I'm not sure. He said he felt better.
That's what I got.
A self-inflicted stomach flu.
Or were you previewing the chili video? And if you saw that,
I don't know. I think the bug was from like the 1800s or something.
Well, I still can't believe that he told everybody to mass report Welsh's channel.
No
That was
way.
the best thing he ever did.
I know he got so many subscribers out of that.
Did he tried to call flood you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
He
no,
told everybody to mass report his channel, and instead he got mass subscribers.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks, sure. That's a good channel. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Matt,
yes,
subscribe.
and I don't think any Chilidiot showed up into the chat whatsoever.
No, he didn't. Yes, me. We're picking on the Power Ranger savior. Yeah, that I wanted to vomit so bad when News Now Ninja literally called Chili a savior. I was like, what? Okay.
Chili's gonna be the only Power Ranger that's two colors, white and one brown stain.
Gross.
If Chili was a Power Ranger again, they'd have to create a Skittles Power Ranger.
Also, make sure there were no females involved in the production.
Oh, he made sure there was no females involved.
He's like a female repellent. If you don't want any females around, just throw him in the center of the room. They will scatter.
Chili wants to overturn the Pink Ranger.
Oh man, failed Power Ranger. It's so sad. It's like he's jealous of, I guess, Power Rangers because he got kicked off. He's jealous of police because they wouldn't take him because he's not man enough. Who else is he jealous of? Kate, because she's more intelligent than he is.
Charlie, because people like him more.
Anyone with a fully functioning brain?
Yeah, basically.
He's jealous of the Navy because they're the only entity on Earth that houses as much semen as him.
Oh my god. Now I heard that the whole West Virginia thing, yeah, he's probably there, but I'm still not getting a for sure answer of whether he's in Gloria Ad's basement.
Wait, what?
Somebody said that they know for a fact that Chili is in West Virginia right now, in Huntington or near Huntington.
Oh boy.
And he's staying with Gloria Ad. You know, she's his biggest butt kisser.
She probably has a 13 and a 15-year-old kid. Oh man, I can't do that.
I hope not. I hope no other children like Tina Slay's daughter has to suffer to Chili.
Nobody should see him in a towel.
Not even an adult.
Or sitting in his tidy whities taking selfies.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that was in Ironton.
Well, actually,
Ball,
that was
homie.
Kentucky.
Good thing with Chili is that, you know, even in tidy whities, he's not hanging out.
Ball homie said, "I've never heard it called a basement before. What have you been been told?
The cellar?
A cellar? Oh, I thought those were like smaller under the home areas.
Balhomi is Shuggy from our channel.
Oh, okay. Hey, Shuggy. Okay, yeah. I've always called them a basement. Cellars, I've heard of cellars, but usually it's a smaller crawl space where we keep our wine when we make it.
Well,
And then a basement is a full room under the house, the size of the house.
most of the time, the difference between a basement and a cellar, most cellars I'm aware of are not under the house.
They're in the ground, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, Balhomi kind of meant something different.
Oh, okay. Point taken. I feel dumb now. Thank you for that. I will never be able to say basement again.
He's
Basement,
Scottish.
basement.
We don't let him out that often.
No.
Although that is fitting for Chili in search of Nutella.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, do you see a pattern here that he's always in a basement? Like he was in Tina's basement. That's where they put him.
Yes.
Gloria's
And
basement.
what is his number one dig on other male creators? That they're living in their mother's basement. Where was Pete
Oh,
2 years
yeah.
ago?
Yes, in his mommy's basement.
Yeah, but that's him. That's him being jealous of the people who still got their mommy's basement because he got kicked out of it.
Yeah.
That's true. And he just got kicked out of his sister's basement. So nobody wants him in their main house. I don't blame him. Art Akudo says, I've heard Gloria slightly challenged. That's not good. I have not heard that.
Chelita, what will I do on Friday nights if you get the neighbor upset with me?
I know, right? Gloria has an outhouse. Now, I wouldn't make fun. I have an outhouse. We don't use it, but I do. I live on a mountain in the woods. And the person that built this log house did not have bathrooms in it when they originally built it. So there is an outhouse about 200 yards in the back of my house.
Can we be honest about that? It's
What?
not an outhouse. It's a hole on the ground with boards around it.
There's a seat.
For what?
So you don't have to squat, I guess. I don't know. I've never used it. The only time I used an outhouse was when I lived in Romania in my ex-husband's parents' village, and they didn't have any bathroom or running water. So we had to use the outhouse. And when you've got like 2 feet of snow outside and it's 2 a.m. and you have to pee in the middle of the night, it's not a happy moment.
Yeah.
I think peeing is the least of your problems.
Middle of the winter in Bosnia, it sucked. The snow drifts would be taller than you'd have ant trails going to the trains.
Oh, that's got to be fun.
Oh, wow. Did Chili really get kicked out of his sister's? Yes, that is what the last thing I heard was. Is that she made him leave.
Yeah, I mean that's his sister. She imagine we're tired of him. Imagine her.
Oh, I know.
See, I'm a proper troll. I live under a bridge.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's a nice
awesome
bridge
background. That
too.
looks cool.
I know. I love that. I need to do backgrounds.
I too, so don't hate
What
me.
the hell is wrong with you today, Jerry? Oh my god.
Or you can just stay out on the deck.
Oh, don't you be starting with your deck pics. We've told you about those unsolicited deck pics.
That's a nice deck.
That beard right there has all the colors in the rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Johnny O, it's still better than your beard.
Yeah, my fiance's growing his beard out until I told him I was going to braid it, and then he cut it, and now he's trimming it. I want to braid it so bad.
Oh my God, Hank, your deck is breaking apart.
What? Be quiet up there. He told me, he was like, I'm Mexican, I'm not Viking. And I was like, it'll still look good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, fool. I don't know about the Vikings. I like the Raiders.
I like to put a braid down from the mustache going all the way down to the bottom of the beard.
See, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'll wait till he's asleep one day. And I'll braid it. Okay. Yeah, so we got plenty of people in here now. So I guess we can I guess we already started. I don't know. Yeah, so if nobody
Don't tell me you didn't
saw,
hit the live button again.
yes, I hit the live button this time. I forgot last time. I was like 4 minutes talking to myself and Jerry only. And then Jerry was like, because nobody could hear me. And he was like, did you forget to hit the live button? I'm like, oh, no, I did. But I was sick. I had bronchitis and I was taking NyQuil.
Oh, you have bronchitis now, huh?
It's always was bronchitis.
Oh, okay.
Yes, everybody hit that like button. Tap that like button. Hit that like button. Everyone hit the like button. Just tap that like button. Oh my God, I annoyed myself.
I
Rub
know.
that like
From it, I
button
was gonna
until
be
it
like,
squirts
chili.
Nutella all over your face.
I know. My son's looking at me like, you're dumb, Mom.
This has been a chili deep fake the whole time.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so if nobody saw, let me see, how many people saw his live stream yesterday or my video or Welsh's live stream to see what happened yesterday?
Welsh does live streams?
Yeah, there was a lot of live streams yesterday. I didn't do a live stream, but I did a video immediately after his. Okay, Veen saw it. I know there were a couple people I recognized that were in his chat and they kept getting timed out. Well, even when Chili started telling all of his people to mass report Welsh's channel, there were several people that commented saying, oh my God, you do know that that's against TOS. They were getting timed out and they were his subscribers.
Oh, that guy is mad with power.
Yeah.
My personal favorite was when he claimed to have never heard about us.
Yet,
yes. About a week ago, he copyright stroked me.
Yeah, but he had you blocked.
And one of his main henchmen has done videos on Welsh's shows.
Oh, only about 4 or 5.
His henchman?
Which was that, Rights On?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
His favorite goon?
Yes. Well, that and Jeff hates pigs.
I am convinced that Jeff hates pigs is his mom, and she supports him because he can stay away from Alaska.
See, Jerry has a theory that his family makes up more than half of his real life living subscribers, and that they're just trying to keep him out of Alaska.
Tell me that doesn't make sense.
I think most of them have moved from Alaska now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, just stay away from them.
Yeah, keep him away from them. I mean, I know his drug lord father in Colombia.
Drug lord.
I mean, that's what he made him out to be, some big drug lord.
The poor man's probably just like a
baker
baker
you mean
in
the
Colombia.
one who was actually just a petty thief?
Yes. Yes. What was it? He got caught with a dime bag or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although apparently does know how to use a hammer better than Chili because he once attacked somebody with a hammer to steal their purse.
Chili couldn't even hammer a nail without hitting himself.
Chili couldn't use a hammer. He hasn't never worked. He'll body the robbery right away.
We have proof that Chili doesn't know how to use a hammer. It's a video. There's a video of him hammering a piece of paper to a tree, and he hits himself twice and then gives up and pulls the hammer out or the nail out.
That was the best shot, I think.
Does that surprise anyone?
No.
They gave him the hammer. He's all like, "Look, a big gavel."
That was great. Someone said hi. Oh, Coded Friend is here.
Hey,
The paper. But homie says the paper fought back. He got a paper cut.
Although
He
he
even,
does make a lot of videos with a hammer. He's done that one. Then he did those ones where, he was the super unnecessary human with the giant hammer. And then he had his demolition one where he proved he couldn't use a sledgehammer.
That's a normal size hammer, just in Chili's little hand.
And then he got kicked out for knocking that wall down. He gets kicked out of everywhere he lives.
Yep. Although for Chile, it was an improvement. He got kicked out of that place without there being a lawsuit.
Oh, that's true. Well, there was that Airbnb he got kicked out of too.
Which one?
Yeah, which one? There's been more than one.
I'm telling you, people would rather him just leave than get the money that's owed to them. Just get out of here, man. Like, just don't ever come back.
I'm willing to bet Chili's ratings for Airbnb. He's not going to get any more Airbnbs on his own account.
No, there's no way.
And he was kicked out of that hotel in Ironton for trashing it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the whole Ironton thing is insane. From what I found out, and I think I said this on one of my past live streams, was that those 12 teenagers supposedly keep in touch with Chili to give him updates on how the police are behaving is not true. Like, he was trying to contact these teenagers and they were not responding.
Well, Chili likes contacting young children.
Yeah, well, that's why the FBI is looking at him.
Chili. It's Chili's setting himself up when he makes up a lie like 12 kids because he says 12 kids, so it sounds like a round number. He's like, what sounds believable? Oh, I got 12 teenagers.
Oh, speaking of Chili and kids, is there any updates? Have all the missing children been found safely?
I don't have any yet. I'm hoping to have something shortly, but at the moment I have nothing on either the 15 that were just treated as runaways or the 2 that they were specifically looking for because they found Chili material on their devices.
Huh? Am I missing something? His 12 apostles.
Yeah, you know about his plan with the rally?
No.
Oh, Chili was contacting children from all over the United States through some of these kids he's got on board to get them to leave their homes without parental permission, go to a rally up in West Virginia, and he would give them 3 times their bus fare when they got there, and they got to meet with him, the Hollywood star.
What? When did that come out?
Predator alert.
Day before yesterday.
Okay, I must have missed that. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, no, I'm like, I don't know what to say. This is more disturbing than I thought it was.
So the FBI were contacted about that.
They've already been watching him for like 9 months.
Yeah, well, now they have what they've described as an active investigation over it. And then yesterday, there were 17 children who were classed as runaways. Of the 17, 2 were being actively looked for because they had Chili material on their electronic devices.
No.
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, because I know when I spoke to the FBI agent last week, they had said they'd, been watching him. And then I sent them that clip where Chili was asking Lainey's friends to contact him if they need support. And that disturbed them horribly. I didn't know about, like, I somehow missed it. I missed quite a bit while I was still recovering from being sick. So that must have been why I missed that. Because I would have totally made a video on that. Wow.
Man, shit just got
That is
real.
sad.
That was the real reason that Chile tried to strike us yesterday, was because we'd broken the news the day before.
Okay, Kimmy Dawn is asking what? Can you repeat it again?
Kimmy, I thought you were in the live chat when we did the stream.
That Kimmy Dawn.
Chile has, through these kids he knows in Huntington and Ironton, Ohio, been reaching out to other kids across the US and then joining in the chat with them to get them to leave their homes without parental permission, go to West Virginia, where they will meet with Chile, a Hollywood actor, and he will give them 3 times their fare back when they get there.
And several of them have been reported missing.
There were 17 runaways in the United States yesterday. 15 of which had just been treated as ordinary runaways. 2 of which are being actively looked for because they had Chile material on their electronic devices.
Oh my God.
Do they know the areas from which these kids disappeared?
Sorry?
Do they know the areas from which these kids disappeared? Like,
They do, but
where
that hasn't been released to us.
Oh, man.
Oops.
Imagine they're like from Colorado or like Ironton. Ooh.
Yes, we have 4 sources, and I also reported and talked to the FBI myself.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, do we have to? Okay, allegedly, speculation. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. There.
Yeah, not Chile.
Or Chile, sue my ass, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's why he appeared to be heading north towards darker weather last week. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, Chile is like Jim Jones, Waco, Texas, and Heaven's Gate rolled into one. Wow. Yeah, that is awesome work, you guys. So glad you contacted the FBI on that.
Yeah, man, that's cool. You got that information, you put it out there. That's cool, man. That's what do they call it? The people's work, or for some people, God's work.
Yeah.
We just did what responsible adults are supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, didn't even think of contacting the FBI until I was speaking to one of the detectives there in Huntington. And it was the detective who asked me to hold and put me through to an FBI agent. And that's how I ended up talking to them. I didn't realize it was that serious with the whole kid thing. Yeah, we need to pray for those last 2.
Paul, apparently there's a technical difference they use between runaways and missing. I don't understand it, but that's how they do, where they classify the different types of things.
Yeah, I think, isn't it the age difference? Usually runaways are between the ages of 12 and 17.
I'm thinking it might be that the Chile information found on their devices, it becomes more of a child abduction.
Well, he is the one that told them to come out there and he would pay them.
Mm-hmm.
So really that would fall under abduction?
I believe so.
Wow. Like I said, these live streams that Chili's been doing recently is going to be the end of him. He thinks he's untouchable right now because he believes that because he is suing YouTube that they cannot touch him. What he doesn't realize is that law enforcement can, and YouTube can still ban him too. It doesn't matter if he's suing them, and his lawsuit's stupid anyways, and they probably laughed at it and chucked it in the trash. But that's why he's being so open and honest about all this stuff right now, about his intentions, and telling these teenagers to come to him or call him and all this stuff, because he thinks this lawsuit is making him invisible or invincible so that nobody can touch him. And he's dead wrong.
Very much so.
Chile doesn't understand the difference between untouchable and no one wanting to touch him.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, he did need to give out GHB to probably get any.
Yeah, he was working on that till he got caught.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he gave it out.
I heard distribution, so I don't know. I'm sure he gave it out too.
I didn't think he gave it out. I think he made people pay for it.
I mean, being a female, there's no way I would touch him without being highly chemically induced. And even then, as long as I'm conscious, no.
I think Welsh is trying to say that he was in commerce when he was.
Mm-hmm. That could be how he managed to, become a DEA CEI confidential informant and get away with it.
Sure. What will his sheep do when he doesn't follow through with his rally? Well, I mean, does he really ever follow through with anything? No. I mean, how many times has he said he's going to start doing something and then he'll repeat it every couple weeks, but it never starts? Like, he just keeps stringing people along.
Sorry for yes, Irish, I do. If you hook me up on Discord, I can give you what I can, but I can't give you all of it because some of them are in a very confidential position.
Yes. I have a list of stuff I've been told I'm not allowed to say out loud as well until we're allowed to give that information out. And, I know everybody wants to know, but I don't want to get in trouble or ruin an investigation of any kind. And wanted to say, hi, Irish Demon. I think this is the first time he's been in one of my live streams.
Oh, that was Irish Demon?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I feel special today. I've got Hank, I've got Welsh, I've got Irish Demon in here. Jerry, you're always in here.
Yeah. He's called by my name, Chopped Liver.
Oh, and Mark the Sarcastic Law Student. I think this is his first time in here too.
Oh shoot, Mark is here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is my hair
Mark
nice?
was also involved in the breaking of the story, as was Tina Slay.
Nice.
As was one other who I can't mention because they don't want to be named publicly yet.
Right, which is good. Hi, Becca.
Oh, and Becca as well. Sorry, I forgot Becca.
Yeah, that's scary. That's I just hope that these kids are okay. That's like my first concern, is that they're okay. You don't know what's going to happen to them on their way to him. And then once they get into his area near him, like, I don't even want to think about it.
That's the thing. What's going to happen to them when they get there? Who's supposed to be looking after them? Who's supposed to be feeding them? Who's supposed to be,
Gloria AD and Chili. That's not a good combination.
No.
Do you
No.
do you think he does that just to like cast a wide net and hope that he at least gets like one or two?
Oh yeah.
Well, he bats zero when he tries to get adults to rally, so I guess he's trying something new.
Well,
Yeah.
last time he tried to get adults to rally, I think he got 3.
Maybe he's
Really?
never actually tried to get adults.
Well, at the impound auction, he only got 1 there.
Irish Demon, Chili told underage kids to come to a rally in West Virginia, and they would meet a Hollywood star, and if they came, he would pay them 3 times their bus fare or whatever they used to get there.
Give him a link. Give Irish Demon a link.
Irish, if you contact Jim Finch, he's got a write-up about it all. It'll probably explain it better than we can in a few minutes.
Here you go, Irish Demon. Yeah, no, that's not good. And then I guess several of the kids went missing or as runaways as of yesterday, and 2 of them had stuff, Chili information on their was it the phones?
On the devices,
Their devices, yeah.
I'm not sure whether it was laptops or notebooks, but
Oh, he didn't post this, Irish Demon. He said it in a live stream.
I think he means
was it
where did
yesterday's?
Jim post it?
Oh.
Did he take down that live?
No. And even if he did, I recorded it, and I'm sure so did Welsh and everybody else.
He didn't mention all the details on his live. What happened was a concerned listener of ours came to us who was in an awkward position because of various rules governing what they can and can't say.
Right.
And approached us for advice.
Mm-mm-mm.
We spent about, 4 hours, Hank?
Y'all spent most of the night
helping them find the appropriate way to deal with it.
Good.
When that was done, I was about to leave when I started receiving messages from people who'd done a search on Google for this business with Laney and had found our channel on it and contacted me with surprisingly similar stories and screenshots to back up what they were saying.
Wow.
I then directed them to the FBI, and to ensure that they did, I contacted them directly and handed over the material as well, which is when I got told that this was now an active investigation and that humongously long list of things I'm allowed to say, not allowed to say, and what I'm allowed to show and what I'm not.
I appreciate you bringing this out.
It was about halfway through the live that we did that day that I actually got permission we were allowed to talk about it.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that you broke this. It needed to be said. It needed to be said. People need it. What upsets me the most is this family ignored all of our warnings. Like, so many of us contacted the family, and we hated to do it because they're going through something horrible. You don't need like all these people contacting you and said, "Hey, I need to warn you about this idiot on YouTube." But at the same time, we had to do it.
There's pretty clear evidence that the family was in leagues with Chili from about 2 days, 1 or 2 days after her death.
Oh wow. Oh man. Well, if Gloria lives out there and she's the one that broke the story even to Chili,
Mm-hmm.
then there's your link between the family and Chili right there. Because he found out about this through her.
Yep.
And yes, John Pearson, the family will suffer from their involvement with Chili. And they've been warned by everybody, including the most important person, which was Tina Slay. And they chose to ignore it.
They literally came on our show and we had Tina Slay talk to them directly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And didn't they say that they were going to stay away from him and all that? Because that's what they told us too.
Yes, but that was an excuse to stop us what we were about to do, which was review all of Chili's content with them.
Right. Wow.
Man, that's all. This is like so much to take in, man. Wow, this. Ooh.
Yeah.
I believe Gloria writes on, or both in that area. Oh, yeah. I think I heard somewhere that
Wrights on's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that he lives more north. Oh, hi, Pokey, and I'm glad that you're out of the hospital and doing better. Yeah, the promise of donations is a powerful attraction every con man uses. And I'm wondering if he's charging them for his services, and that's what the GoFundMe was actually for. If her funeral was paid for by the county, then why would they need a GoFundMe for funeral expenses? Hey, Debos.
Yeah, it's funny that.
It just doesn't make sense. And I feel bad for the family. Like, nobody should have to go through something like this ever. You know, but I mean, I don't believe at all that this cop was driving literally at 80 miles an hour. If this cop had hit that girl who was 90 something pounds at 80 miles an hour. Oh, now it's 155?
155 pounds, the girl.
Oh, because her mom said 96.
She also
Chili said
155 on her interview with Chili.
Okay, well, even at 155 pounds, if a vehicle struck her at 80 miles an hour, she would have been dismembered.
Yep.
Yep. And she would have impacted the windshield, not the hood.
Yes. And the bumper. There's no way.
I mean, just to like, I'm just gonna say this. You know, we know Chili. We know that he's a grifter and he's a manipulator and stuff like that. So, I still want to give the family a little bit of the benefit of the doubt that maybe he's like in their ear or maybe saying some stuff that nobody else is privy to. That he's I mean, he's been going at it with these channels on YouTube for a minute now. I wouldn't be surprised they didn't pick up some things, So I still want to give the family the benefit of the doubt that they might be falling for something.
Oh yeah, that's one that happens quite often too for the Reaper. The family will send out some of the most disgusting emails like they did to Becca and like they did to Tina Slay.
That's totally fine. If that's what they choose to do. They put themselves in this situation and they can't blame anybody else for stating the facts. They should have done their research on Chili. Somebody who just contacts you, who's on YouTube, and you can clearly just Google him and see everything. But then again, they weren't in their right state of mind at the time that he contacted them, which is why he contacts people so early on. He knows they're not in their right state of mind. And if he promises justice and all this other stuff, people normally would be like, that's what I want. I want justice, or I want this, or I want that. So they tend to believe somebody who's easy to manipulate people. And that's why he jumped on it as fast as he did. So then by the time we actually got into it, they were already manipulated by him.
Yep.
And then, of course, he's already said that we're horrible people who hate him because we are cop supporters and all of this, blah, blah, blah. The only reason he cares about this is because a cop was involved. He doesn't care about Lainey at all, or the family. It's just because a cop was involved.
If it would have been an ice cream truck that hit her, he wouldn't have given him any thought.
No, absolutely. And that's the sad thing.
Yes, Donald, the family do know about Chili's warrants, but how to put this without being cruel? They have legal issues of their own.
Yes. Sorry, not sorry. We care that child's death may be being used for financial gain and would like that to be exposed because it's not right. Absolutely, Purple Dragon. Absolutely. That's the only reason why I cared.
I wonder if these people that keep putting Chili up are realizing they run the risk of charges of harboring a fugitive.
They probably don't.
Given the things that most of them have been involved with, charges of harboring a fugitive are the least of their problems.
That's true. And I have heard some of their legal problems. Not everything, but I've heard some of it. And you're right. It would be the least of their problems.
Consider this. How many of his mods know about his rally plans and the children? That makes them accessories.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time I heard of it. Today, you guys giving me this info. Is the first time I heard it.
Yeah, accurate outrage. He certainly didn't care about the 14-year-old girl that was killed the same way last October. But wasn't he last October he was doing all of this. He wasn't being a racist only on TikTok. He was on YouTube too. Okay. So yeah, he would have jumped on that had he cared.
Maybe that 14-year-old was a single child. That's why.
Possible. Yeah, his subscribers list keeps going up between 200 and 800 per day. I looked at his social blade. And yeah, that's not living, breathing people.
Well, Welsh's numbers is still below 500, and he gets similar numbers during his lives.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of indicates untrue numbers in his subscribers.
Mm-hmm. Somebody just asked a question, and Red Racer 1. What was a 13-year-old girl out at night that late? Yeah, The Guardian. That's on The Guardian. And it wasn't just her. There was a few of them. And they weren't they drunk?
13-year-old kid permission to go out drinking and get high rather than be at their 7-year-old brother's birthday party?
Oh, I know. But weren't they on K2? Or is that just a rumor?
No, that's what the other kids involved are saying. They were drunk, smoking
That's
weed,
what I thought.
And K2.
Yeah. I mean, K2, 13-year-old. And remember, these are middle school children, anywhere from 12 to 13 years old.
This just keeps getting darker and darker, guys.
Oh, yeah.
She'd only been 13 for, since the 20th
2 months.
of November, and
or not even
she
2
died
months.
on the 30th.
So December. 1 month and 10 days. She was 13. Jeez.
And then, let's not even get on that video he put out of her dancing in a
Yes.
t-shirt and her panties whilst twerking.
Yes. Oh my God, I wanted to
That the
vomit.
family gave to him.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to vomit. What family member would give him a video like
Dummy
that?
Kruger.
Hey, Dummy Kruger. Oh, and Blackheart Knight's here too. Yeah, that
Ooh,
that
I
was
think I'm gonna be
so
sick.
disturbing when I saw that.
Or the video of her drunk singing.
Of her dancing in her underwear.
What's more disturbing is the look on Chili's face as he's watching.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. And I don't know if anybody else noticed, I was watching your live stream again earlier today. Well, and I was watching it to watch, the Chili one. And when he had these witnesses on his live stream talking, like Morgan and the other people, if you notice, he would kind of look at the camera during certain spots and kind of make like a facial expression that wasn't too obvious unless you were catching it. Almost like, yes, we know that a lot of that sounded like it was scripted or he coached them. And like the little facial expressions were almost like, watch what you're saying, remember. It was just those little facial expressions he was making, looking directly into the camera. Now, normally he looks at himself in the camera. We know that. But he was looking directly into the camera and making little facial expressions. And I caught that right away because I try to watch for all signs of him lying. And I was catching that.
It had the appearance to me that he was almost grimacing when they would get off the script.
Yes, exactly. That's about the times that I was catching him making those little facial expressions. And then sometimes he would even pick something up and look at it, almost like he was texting them or something.
Yep.
Now, and what they don't realize is they're helping him completely destroy this investigation on her own daughter and niece. I don't know. If this was me, I wouldn't want the investigation soiled in any way. That's her daughter. I've lost a child. I would never want to mess up the investigation.
Oh, man, there's so much going on with the story that, like,
I mean, the
I
best
don't know.
thing
I
the
don't even know
family
about
could
the
have
parents
done.
anymore. Like, oh my gosh, this is just, oh man, there just need more information needs to come out. There's too much going on.
Yeah, the best thing the family could have done, in my opinion, is stay off of media.
Mm-hmm.
Contact a lawyer. Let the lawyer monitor the investigation. And
Yes.
let the lawyer make any statements to the media.
Right. Well, aren't they told that don't talk to anybody?
Well,
I mean, this is why.
Don't talk to anybody but Chili now.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was on live stream literally telling these children, do not go to the police, do not talk to anybody, come to me.
Go door to door collecting
Ring cameras.
Ring cameras and send directly to him.
Yeah, has so hassled the passenger of the police car that she's had to delete all her social media and go into hiding.
Yes. And okay, she came on Chili's live stream and said she was his cousin, not his mistress. And Chili, of course, got extremely mad and yelled at her.
I didn't know that she came on the Chili's live.
No, there's some doubt whether that was her or just someone trolling him.
Really? Okay. But someone sent me a screenshot of Deputy Racer out that night in a restaurant with a female, and that female was his wife.
Mm-hmm. His wife and children who are now receiving threats.
Yes.
And who knows if Deputy Racer had a happy marriage or not?
Who
That
cares?
has no bearing on what happened that night.
Right.
The only way it has a bearing, and literally the only way it does, is if she was giving him a blowjob at the time of the accident.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep, I hear you on that.
And not one single witness says she was.
Yeah. And you've got most witnesses that came out immediately and said that the light was green. And then you have witnesses that spoke to Chili saying the light was red and that his emergency lights were on. But it's already been stated, even by the police, that his emergency lights didn't come on until after the incident. And that was, to let people know that there's something there. Do not come in that direction.
Well, yeah, Chili's narrative now is that he didn't turn on his lights until witnesses were begging him to turn his lights on.
Oh, jeez. Of course.
Jeremy, you got to do better than that one. Really? That's a really crap insult. Come on, you can do better. Try harder.
Come on, Kimmy. Yeah, no, he was at a restaurant, not a bar.
Yeah, Elks clubs are not just bars.
No. It's kind of like, I don't know if I could compare it with something, it would kind of like Texas Roadhouse.
No, they're a private club. Some of them have bars, some of them don't.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them have kitchens, serve dinners, especially holiday weekends.
Okay. Yeah, because Texas Roadhouse has a bar in the middle, and it's a restaurant. So, because when I saw the picture, that's the first thing I thought of was Texas Roadhouse. Like, oh, that looks like Texas Roadhouse. Nightball,
Yeah.
homie.
I compare Elks clubs to like an American Legion.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would make more sense. Did Opal ever speak to the bartenders? I don't know. I know she said she was going to. At several bars, not just one.
I don't think she did because they've never released anything. So either
Or
she
if
did
she-
and they said he wasn't drinking, or she just didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Frauditor Troll.
So they already
Lisa
got,
said
like,
there is a
They
Texas
already got
Roadhouse in
toxicology.
Huntington.
They already got a toxicology report on her. Like she
On
was drunk, and
On her, there hasn't been one that came out.
imagine she has GHB.
No, why would she have GHB?
Just saying.
Chili didn't arrive till after the accident.
Yeah.
Or did he?
Oh my God, Jerry.
Are you trying to out conspiracy Chili?
Yes, he is.
Well, someone's gonna have to replace him. No, I'm kidding. No, I'll never. No, never.
I was gonna say this friendship's about to go bye-bye. Yeah, Frauditor Troll, thank you so much. He helped me get my channel up off the ground. Like without his help, I wouldn't have a channel.
Hey, and for the troll, while you're here, don't take things to heart.
Yeah. He retracted. Like when he realized that the information wasn't what it was, he deleted everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was done. It should have been left alone.
Yep.
They should have done an autopsy on her. Some states make mandatory intox screening. Yeah, I
They
mean,
did.
they did.
That's why they were complaining about her being taken to a different hospital than they wanted. It's because that's the only place in West Virginia that has a coroner.
Right.
That's where they do all the autopsies for the entire state.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know at the beginning I heard, I'm not sure which family member it was that said that Lainey's body laid in the road for 2 hours. But then I thought I heard her mom say 4 hours. And then somebody else said 6 hours. And it's like, no.
Yeah, they vary all the way up to about 8 hours in the end.
Oh, jeez.
And
also, the position of this body moves about 200 feet in different directions, depending on which one of them is speaking and on what day.
Yeah, because didn't Morgan, in just that one phone call with Chili, say first she was in her yard, then she was 2 feet from her front door, and then in the street?
Yep.
In one call, that just one phone call, it changed 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was making sure I didn't make something up in my head. I thought I heard that.
We all heard that one and had to re-listen to it 6 times, going, "What?"
Yeah.
None of the air quote witnesses could keep a story straight.
No, because they had already spoken to Chili. That's why I'm saying the witnesses that came out immediately at that moment said that it was a green light. They're the only ones I'm going to believe because they came out immediately. And I'm still trying to figure out why Morgan would take a picture of her body.
Because she's a fucking ghoul.
Like, that's just... You don't do that.
Nope. Yeah. Apparently some people do, and it says a lot about those people that do.
Yeah. That's just gross.
And then Chili offering to send that picture out to people if they message him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What? Oh, man.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he's just disgusting. Almost.
And bear in mind,
he
this
probably
was what,
charged for it.
24 hours after he got in trouble with YouTube for showing the Daryl Sheets footage, where he literally shows the unblurred dead body in the car.
Yep.
And the family want to deal with this piece of shit?
Absolutely. Unfortunately. That's why
that doubt that I gave earlier, throw it out the window. That's just terrible.
I know. That's why it's like I'm kind of torn with the family, because it's like I feel horrible for the family, especially the mother. But at the same time, when you put yourself in a situation with somebody you've been warned about and you know everything about them and you continue to associate with that person, then the sympathy kind of dwindles. And when you allow your 12, 13-year-old child to heavily drink and smoke K2, where's your guilt? I haven't heard any guilt coming from any of the family. I mean, if they really were playing chicken with cars in the road because they were high and drunk, then that's on whoever was watching, was guardian of this child. Shouldn't have been allowing that. But as Chili and the mother did not disagree, but as Chili said, oh, that's normal. That's normal for... No, it's not. My kids weren't out drinking and smoking K2 at 12, 13, 14 years old. At any age, actually. I mean, my daughter's 27 now. She can drink if she wants to.
If at 13 years old, if my butt wasn't back in the house when the street lights came on,
yep,
my ass was getting tanned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at 13, I had those moms that would go to like the party and look for you, like inside the party, and then take you out. Like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I still can't believe that anybody would send Chili videos of a kid in their underwear at that age, especially with him putting it out there on YouTube.
And
And
what
also, you hear across the video, towards the end of the video, she's only acting zany like that because of the vape she smokes.
Oh, that's yeah.
And the other creepy video that he was shown was her doing her karaoke all fucked up.
Yeah. You could tell that she was not sober at all. And that was sad. Like, the parents should have to bear some responsibility. That's my opinion.
Is this story gonna get any darker?
It probably will by the end of it, unfortunately.
This is so sad. It's like sad, aggravating. Like I'm going through like a whole bunch of different like emotions right now. I don't know which ones to choose from, but it's this is such a like God. Why do all these shitty people gather together?
Well, Jess made a very good point right now, saying now it is kind of understandable why the family has latched onto Chili. As he focuses on the police, it keeps the attention off of them.
Oh, in more ways than you know, Jess. You should have a look
Yes.
at Opal Sloane's history.
Absolutely.
And it might keep
Bingo.
the social media attention off the family, but it's not keeping the investigation. If I'm sure
The father, where's the father to people as that? From what I understand, isn't the father in Ohio? Or maybe that was the grandparents. I don't remember now.
No, the grandparent, or at least her grandmother, lives because Opal lives with her mother.
Right. Okay, yeah. And then Lainey was living with her aunt, Opal's
No.
sister.
Lainey had been living with the aunt, but now lived with the grandmother.
Okay.
I know it's really complicated.
Yeah. And then the way that one person worded how he knew the grandmother or knew the mother or something. It's like Chili asked him, how do you know them or how are you connected to them? And he was like, well, something about the grandmother and the aunt and this person and that person, but never answered how he was connected to them. Oh, thank you, Debos.
Yeah, Mark. Opal, Lainey's mother, has put out that they plan to have moved the protest now till 10 a.m. on Tuesday.
Okay, what are they protesting?
Lainey's death.
Okay. Because Chili says he was drunk and driving at 80 miles an hour.
Depends which point of his life he's in. That speed alters anywhere from 80 to from 90 to 75.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, what's the protest gonna be? Create charges on an officer? What are they protesting?
That's what they're trying to. They want him arrested for manslaughter. Actually, Chili wants him arrested for murder, and the family is saying manslaughter.
Yeah, it can't be. It can't be a murder. You have to have some sort of an intent on murdering or killing the girl, I should say. So it has to be manslaughter. It can't be murder.
This was
Yet
an
the
accident.
family keeps saying that they know the officer didn't mean to hit that child. They know it was an accident.
Correct. And she has said that several times.
I don't know about West Virginia, but in a lot of states, if you kill somebody while intoxicated, it can be a vehicular
Homicide. Manslaughter. Right.
And that's about as high of Because you can be charged.
But as far as I know, from what I've been told by detectives, that everything came out zero, and they did do blood testing. That's
Mhm.
why he was taken to the hospital in an ambulance,
Yep.
because that's what they do.
And
Yeah,
you
that's
and
like
I have
standard
that from
practice, no?
different sources.
Yes, not chili sources, but actual credible sources.
Yeah.
Yes, just because a family member doesn't witness it doesn't mean it didn't happen, Chili.
Well, you've got Morgan saying that her boyfriend came out and was, I don't know, something about he was trying to get information or something. So the police kept telling him he had to go back inside. And it was like almost a fight or something. And it's like, why would you fight with the police where right in front, there's a dead girl right there? Why are you fighting with the police about going back in your house?
Especially if there's truth in the matter that one of Laney's friends was with Laney at the time.
Right. It just gets worse and worse every day.
Yeah. And to be fair, the police were actually nice to the boyfriend. They
Yes.
told him if he didn't go back in the house, he was about to have a very bad day.
Correct.
I
The
ain't sure I'd have
boyfriend
given
was-
him that warning. I think I'd have just tasered him.
Mm-hmm.
Coded friend said the boyfriend was trying to get pictures of the dead body. I mean,
No, they already had the pictures of the
right.
dead body. That's why the police had to go at Morgan for this being entertaining to her.
Right.
And then Morgan's mother also gets into the mix.
Yes, because she was there at the time at her house, she said. The story Morgan told was the boyfriend was going out to comfort Laney's family, but none of Laney's family was there as of yet. I mean, I'm asking for verification on this. Did it take 2 hours to find Laney's mother?
Well, you see, here's the point. The interesting thing. They wouldn't contact Laney's mother because she's not the legal guardian.
Well, that's why. That's why a friend contacted her, not the police.
Mm-hmm. And that's why her father turned up and eventually took her to the scene, because guess who they'd contacted?
Mm-hmm. So that does make sense. Oh, jeez. Wow.
I don't know. Once all the
No,
facts come out,
Cranky Elder God,
I
not
think
Laney's
we're gonna get
boyfriend,
like
Morgan's
there's gonna be
boyfriend.
something to the story, more to the story that's gonna shock everybody. I don't know, maybe not shock us, but I don't know. I think there's gonna be more revelations to the story that's gonna bring a lot more light to a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely. And yes, Lisa, Opal says that she was the legal guardian. We know that she said that. But there's something out there that says that it was the grandmother who was the legal guardian.
Opal gave up legal guardianship, according to her, to give it to her sister
Right.
because her sister's husband couldn't have children.
Right, which makes no sense at all. It's like, I know you can't have children, so pick any child of mine you would like, and I will give you guardianship. Like, who does that? Well, and considering all of this, you don't just give away your children because your sister can't have any children. It's just
Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever.
the one that, at this point, the only one I feel sorry for is Lainey.
Yeah.
She's the one who's dead and will probably never have justice. for her death.
She probably never had a chance.
No, she probably didn't.
Well, it's kind of strange that we're only hearing from 3 individuals of Laney's family.
You know, I was thinking about that earlier today, that more of her family hasn't come out and said anything. Only the ones that are directly connected at this point with Chili are the ones that are talking.
Mm-hmm. And then there's this all of a sudden member of the family who's going to be part of the sheriff's department that's suddenly appeared.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're not cop hating families. They've got a family member that's becoming one of them.
Chili didn't like that bit.
Oh no, he did not. I mean, he supposedly said that, what was it? One of his family members was a firefighter, and he said, "Oh, I hope they burn in hell," and then they died or something. So now the family doesn't talk to him because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it right before that came out too, that how much he hates police and law enforcement. And then it came out that a family member of Laney's is becoming law enforcement. It's just so much. I feel bad for the detectives dealing with this right now, doing the investigation. Because they're not only doing the investigation, they're having to deal with the family and Chili now too.
Yeah. Although they're just ignoring Chili.
Thankfully.
He gets really upset about the fact they
protesters that are
won't
only
return
getting
his phone
effect from
calls.
social media.
Right. And I'm pretty sure Chili told Opal to go to the police department. But why would you go to the police department if you know that the Highway Patrol is the ones that took over the investigation?
To cause trouble, and because
Right.
it looks good on film.
Exactly.
It gives the coverage that Chili wants, that the sheriff's department's unwilling to help the family.
Right. John Pearson, CPS holds the key to getting justice for Laney. Oh, absolutely. Because she still has siblings. Hi, Stevie. I was wondering, I haven't seen you in here. I didn't know if you got the notice or not. Yes, Eric. Chili not only found God, but thinks it's himself. Yeah, yeah, no. He only says that he found God or thinks of himself as a Christian now to fit so that his own supporters won't think bad of him. Oh, yeah. So did you get mass reported yesterday?
Nope.
Nice.
Not one single community strike, not one single copyright strike. I was kind of disappointed.
Wow. Darn.
All the useless, pathetic little dwarf managed to achieve was to boost my subscriber count and watch hours. So I guess thank you, Chili.
Yeah. He doesn't realize how he hurts some of the channels or helps them rather than hurting them when he's trying to hurt them. And I thought it was great how he first said that your channel was doing nothing but attacking the family, and then he's like, "Oh, well, I don't want to show it now. I don't want to show it now. They're not attacking the family, they're attacking me."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Cranky Elder God, if it was just like one copyright strike. I mean, yeah, we saw him actually show them how to do a report, which that's another thing that makes me laugh.
Not how you do a report.
I know, but that's another thing that makes me laugh is he treats his subscribers like they're complete and utter idiots. Like they're incapable of using YouTube. He always walks things through for them as if they don't know what to do. And they just let him.
Because somebody just had to walk him through the process.
Basically.
Yeah. We all
He was so
remember the
excited.
fun with the community posts.
Oh, man. I'm still in disbelief that YouTube let him come back. But it was funny watching him on Twitter cry to YouTube, begging them to let him back on.
My favorite bit had to be that this idiot thought, people are too hard on me on YouTube. I'll go on Twitter because they'll be nicer to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, Twitter is much meaner. And we proved that to him.
You know, YouTube, people kind of poke you with a rubber banana. Twitter, they hit you over the head with a baseball bat.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Delete Lips is right. I remember that when he did a whole tutorial on finding the community tab. That was funny. No,
Also,
he's not.
Do you know what he didn't tell his audience when he was trying to get them to mass report me? It's not just Chili that can get in trouble for that. It's
all of
everyone
them
who does it for him.
And I wonder if they realized that and that's why they didn't do it.
Could well be. Or it could just be they were too dumb or did it the way Twitter did, which just gets filtered out by the bot.
Yeah, that's true.
Or they could all just be his family members.
Yeah. What's it? Yeah, I'm blocked on Twitter. I'm blocked on YouTube. He's blocked me on everything except for Rumble.
Well, I know I'm blocked by him on YouTube because, we all saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Coded Friends, is that the final for the Grifties?
How did he make 4? Wasn't he in the running for 1?
He was up until a point where all of a sudden he ended up in the back, all the way the bottom of the list.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah,
4th place champion as always.
I was going to say, if he finishes 4th, that's just going to be hilarious.
It would be. I've seen a lot of people in your live stream yesterday or last night that was asking about his headphones. And I actually found out from one of his childhood friends why he's wearing these headphones. And the reason why is because, you know, how he's trying to convince everybody he's a professional MMA fighter. MMA fighters have one thing that you can distinctly tell they're an actual MMA fighter, and it's because they have cauliflower ears from being kicked in the side of the head. If you pay attention, Chili always wears those headphones right at the top of his ears. He's self-mutilating his ears to create cauliflower ears so that he can pass himself off as a real MMA fighter.
Fair enough, except the one person he does show footage of, you know, of him fighting is Ken Shamrock.
Oh,
Ken Shamrock has said, I have no idea who this idiot is. It was some actor we hired in for this part.
Wow. That's awesome. Well, he said he went on all these, what was it? Was it wrestling or MMA fighting? These training camps with all these bigwig people. But that there were so many people there, they probably don't remember him.
The WWF training camp.
Yes.
No, he went to, you know, you can get these packages where you pay a large amount of money and you go play it being MMA for a weekend, and then at the end of it, you get your picture taken with whatever MMA fighter happens to be there that week. He went
MMA
on one of
fantasy
them.
camp.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
I think Chili thinks he's an MMA fighter because he wrestled a donkey in Mexico.
I'm not sure you can call what he did to that donkey wrestling.
That's only what parents told their children so that they wouldn't know what he was really doing.
The donkey won.
Well, we have heard about Chili's stripping career and his brief stint in porn.
Oh yeah. Ew.
Any pun intended with the word brief?
Mhm.
Ew.
There's a reason why the other strippers called him the Ken doll,
Ew.
and why he likes to say, "Press that button."
Oh, I tried to forget about that.
Cocksuck, huh?
Hey, I have a new rule. Anyone who's mean to me, I'm going to send them a copy of his adult video.
I promise to always be nice to you.
Well, that is cruel and unusual punishment, my friend.
That is
I
against
know,
the Eighth
but
Amendment, damn it.
guess what? I'm Welsh, not American, so doesn't
Exactly.
apply.
Exactly. Hi, Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina. Hey, upstate New York audits. Thank you. Try harder with your insults.
I know, right? I love it when they come in here and say something like it's gonna really hurt our feelings. We are not thin-skinned little babies like them. Like they cry just for being told no.
Hey, I'm losing weight, okay? I'm not that thick.
But
It's just great. It's great.
I swear none of them have ever heard two British people talk to each other. We call each other the worst shit every single
Uh-huh.
day, and that's to our best friends.
Yes,
Hmm.
Yeah, you should hear how Mexican siblings treat each other.
that's true.
I'm guessing it's about the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I get my best insult from my brother.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I've heard my fiance and his siblings argue and it's not pretty. And then they're laughing. And I'm confused at that point. That is true. The C word is a word of endearment. Isn't it also a word of endearment in Australia?
Yep.
That's what I thought, yeah. Oh, thank you, Miss Mandy.
Hey, Upstate Audit was watching your video, part of their terms of release from your home.
Oh.
Yes, Jim, I do flip you off on camera, but there's a reason for that. You keep sending me MERB videos.
Hi, Life Giant Films. Yes, he is ignorant, short-sighted, intellect void. Aw.
Did someone ask for me?
No, but Kim Tactic is here under Frauditor Troll's name. I love how Kim Tactic still thinks that they've got my name correct. Not a heroin user. I don't know how you could tell if somebody's a heroin user by their voice. And yeah, I've never abandoned any of my children, but thanks for trying to play along.
Oh, Kim Tastic, come on, do me next.
Under Frauditor Troll.
Hi, Miss Mandy.
Check DMs. Okay.
I can hear Miss Mandy's right now.
Yeah, I knew that Kim Tactic would make an appearance at some point. We are going to dox all you pigs. Thank you for the compliment. We know you will never understand what it's like to have pride, integrity, and guts. Sorry. I mean, they think doxing me is such a horrible thing. My information's public record. And she still can't get my name right. It's public record, and she still cannot get my name right. I don't like. That's how stupid this person is.
It's chilly.
No, it's not chilly. That they Kim Tactic came in 2 live streams ago and said put my name wrong again, and then said that they reported me to what was it, Gainesville, Florida Police Department for heroin use and abandoning my children, and I don't live anywhere near Florida.
I was going to say, you're not in Florida.
No.
And once again, that's what makes it so bad is you had to commute so far to do your heroin.
I know. Who is Kim Tactic? I am convinced, and most people are convinced, that it is Audit Them.
Hey, Kim Tactic, you should start telling us, you'll live to regret this.
Yeah, you forgot to tell us that one. Kim Tactic is just one of those that is jealous of everyone that they're that they're doxing or making videos of. They have nothing better to do in their life but make up stuff about other people that they wish they could be like.
Yeah,
Are they any good at it, though?
No, they're actually pretty horrible.
For God's sake.
I know, they can't even get that right.
I was really disappointed with the quality of Rightson's hit videos on me. I was hoping there was going to be someone that could actually make a decent one.
Oh, Kim Tactic claims that we hate freedom. You don't see me reporting people's videos for speaking out or banning and putting people in timeout just because they said hi or inform you that, hey, that's against TOS. I mean, fraudsters are the one major people that hate the First Amendment. Except for themselves.
They hate it so much they're doing their best to get more restrictions on our First Amendment by going out and doing their stupid crap.
Exactly. I mean, look what's happening in Connecticut because of accountability for all. They're talking about making, what was it? They're going to make it harder for them to go into government buildings and use First Amendment rights. And it's not just on them. They're making that harder on everyone. Yes, Flo B, that's the one in the news.
Well, they created a problem. They created a problem that, and they've done enough to get the government's attention, and now they have to deal with it. But it wasn't a problem. Nobody was going to their post office, public utility buildings, or whatever, and recorded like they do. But since they started it, now somebody's got to do something about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Kimtastic, is Chili going to enjoy his new studio in Boise, Idaho? You have more people than we do? Maybe. Yeah. Unfortunately, ours have fully functioning brains.
Exactly. We don't all share the same brain cell like you guys do.
Yeah, Kim, how does it feel to be wrong all the time?
Oh, and by the way, nobody is allowed to time out Susie Y, even as a joke. She is a hero. She has been banned by Chili more times than anybody because she has hurt his feelings more times than anybody.
Susie Y and Internet God are deities in the internet, so please do not touch them.
Absolutely.
Right, I have, as much as I'd like to say I'd better disappear, as I've got about a quarter of an hour to get ready.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for coming. Me up.
Thank you, Walsh. Thank you for doing all that work, man. That's cool.
Yes, absolutely.
Just part of a team.
Yeah, I'm going to end it at 6:30. That way I'm not going over onto, on your
Don't
time.
worry about it.
I don't like doing that. I feel bad.
You shouldn't.
Who has more subs?
Catch you again.
Stop it, Jerry.
Hey, Frank, how you doing?
Oh, here's the real frauditor troll. Can you ban the fake? Yes. Somebody should have already. Yeah. Can you, a moderate? Never mind. I'll do it. I want the.
You want the credit?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
You want to make sure you hit the right one.
Yeah, I wanted the pleasure of doing that. Here, there. We'll get rid of their comment.
I got your picture, Chomo. Ooh.
Upstate
thought they had
audits,
already
none of
been.
us try and compare ourselves to you pitiful fucks in the frauditing community. We like to know that we have a little bit of intelligence behind us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry, frauditor troll Josh. I am so sorry. I literally thought that, and I'm pretty sure my moderators were already booting her. I also know that they come back in with different accounts using the same name. So every time Kim Tactic is banned, they log on to another account, change the name back to the same one, and they end up back on. So, and I banned him several times in one stream, and they kept coming back.
I've got to drop and get ready for Welsh's show.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me up.
Nice to talk to you again, Frank.
Hank.
Why did I keep saying Frank? I'm sorry.
Because you're still
I
drunk
don't know.
on somebody's lawn.
Because I speak frankly.
Exactly.
I do. I got issues, Hank. I'll talk to you later.
He does. He has issues.
Right. Y'all have a great evening.
You too.
Bye now.
I see what he writes when I get blocked by him, Nima. Wait, is upstate New York still here?
The whole
I didn't notice. Yes, the entire upstate New York. I meant upstate New York audits, my bad.
Do we got are the Hamptons in the house and everything?
Would you stop vibrating over there?
My phone, it doesn't.
That's not your phone. Be honest. We know it's vibrating in your pocket.
Listen, nobody needs to know about that.
Oops, I'm sorry.
People have been disturbed enough for today.
Exactly. Oh, Leland squirrels. I'm at the grocery store with a dying headset.
Oh no!
Well, you're at a store. Buy a new one really quick.
Wow, that's what you do.
I do. I have been guilty of doing that.
Whenever something close to you dies, you just replace it. You just go buy a new one, huh? That's what you do.
I'm doing a stream on Chile tomorrow. Miss Mandy, I will be there.
Or she'll be in a rectangle.
Is that your channel name, Miss Mandy77, or?
I always wonder if people will get into Miss Mandy's channel thinking that she's about casinos and Las Vegas.
You know, I've never been to a casino.
Wow.
Never.
Have you gone outside your house? You cross the street?
I've never had an urge to go to a casino.
I don't think anybody who gets urges to go to a casino. You're just there, and then you're like, "Oh, I could win money."
Yeah, but see, that's the problem. Is I'll play and I'll lose money, and then I'll keep losing money, and I'll end up having to go bankrupt.
You're one of those people that has what do they call it? A problem?
I have lots of problems. Thank you. Nope, wasn't me. I will definitely be there, Miss Mandy. What time is your stream going to be? I'll just look out for it. Or you can email me. That's fine too. My email's in my about.
Just go on Discord. They'll put it up there.
I have Discord, but I haven't joined anyone else's Discord. I only use Discord to talk to my son
Oh my goodness, am I gonna have to
while
give
we're
you
in
like
the
the
house.
whole like? I did a tutorial video for Hezekiah. Okay, am I gonna have to make one for you too?
Yes. No, I use it to talk to my son.
Oh my gosh, do you spy on him too?
No, he's 17. He has his own life. Noon
Mm-hmm.
EST. I will be there.
Mm-hmm.
I know, seriously. I respect my children. I've always respected their rights to privacy, even in my own home. Like my mom used to just bust through my bedroom door, even when I was like 16, 17 years. Well, actually, I moved out at 16, but up until I moved out, there was no privacy. If you were under her roof, that was her bedroom and her door and her lock, and she could come in.
And now you
But
can do it to your kids. Why would you miss out on that opportunity?
no, because it's mean. It's rude. It's like
That's how
I
she
just
got you out of there.
that's what
She
she
actually
got.
did
That
such
was
an
her
excellent
plan all
job. She got
along.
you out at 16.
That was her plan all along. I was born, and my mom looked at me and said, I'm going to bother her so much that she's going to move out at an early age and I'll be rid of her.
Yeah, it's like what I do with my cat when I don't want him to go outside. Like I bug him every time he's outside so he can go back in.
Whoa. Why is your cat going outside? As a cat rescuer,
Oh no,
cats that live indoors live longer.
no, I know, but because he's a big fat bully, he has to go
Oh,
outside and tell all the alley cats that that fence that he likes to put his that he likes to like lay down like his like his limbs don't work. Um,
oh,
he
oh. So he loafs.
yeah, he loves to loaf on this on like a on
Hi,
this like
Rudy.
on like this banister. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it. It's just something that's out there, a piece of wood, and he lays on it. But
Mm-hmm.
there's other cats that pass through it, and he has to tell them, "Don't get on it. Don't get on it."
Oh,
He makes me go outside and make him. I do actually have to warn the cats, or else he gets mad at me.
oh. Yeah, I rescued that one cat. What was it? About a month ago. Little black kitten. He was about 3 months old, out in the snow at night, and I rescued him. And I wasn't going to keep him. I was going to
Mm-hmm.
rehome, get him fixed and shots when he was ready, because can't do that until they're 8 months or 8 weeks. Well, he would have been over 8 weeks, yeah. But then my son, because we just lost two of our cats, one due to old age, and we had her like 12 years, and then 2 months later, my Russian blue cat passed away from an enlarged heart. So we lost two cats within 2 months, and it was like devastating.
Are you sure it wasn't because of the war in Russia?
My cat wasn't there. He was here. I kept that away from him. I didn't let him watch the news.
Yeah, that's why he found out. The newspaper came. You didn't see it. He read the article. He was all like, "No,
I
Mother
know.
Russia."
No, but we lost both of them so close together. And so when my son was like so happy that I rescued this kitten, we ended up keeping him. I couldn't say no.
What you call him?
I mean, I worked for a cat rescue in Georgia when my ex-husband was still in the Army, and I think we had 14 cats at once.
I never worked at a like a specific cat rescue.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend who's a veterinarian, and she's like volunteered at shelters, and I've helped her out when she's been there. But I've never
Yeah.
seen one that's like specific for cats.
They don't have a lot of them for cats, and the reason why this lady started one there outside of the Army base was because there were just so many freaking cats. We were constantly driving around town and like just picking up groups of cats and then taking them. There was a veterinarian in South Georgia that would fix and immunize these cats for free as long as we got them off the street. And so we would just take like 20 cats every weekend down to this veterinarian. And he's like, where are you finding these cats? And we're like, they're just there. and we'd get them fixed and everything. We bring them back and let them back out.
Yeah, yeah, that's the way it is. Sometimes, um, I'll see I'll see a cat that got away from somebody at their house, and
Hmm.
I'll ask the neighbor, "Did you guys fix that cat?" And they'll be like, "No," and I'm like, "Oh man, getting like in like the end of the year, we're gonna have a whole bunch of cats over here. We're gonna see them all over the place."
My cat joined the Wagner group. Yeah, I love cats. I've always loved cats. I loved working for the rescue. I don't know it.
It's cool. I love my cats too. I love all my cats. I've
I
had cats since I was a little kid.
We're gonna buy a ranch when I move to Texas, and I'm trying to convince my fiance after the wedding to let me start a cat rescue, and he is just so hesitant on it because he's a dog person. And I'm like, please, there's so many kitties that need to be rescued and loved and taken care of. Hopefully, he'll say yes.
I don't get it. I mean, I like dogs too, and I can like them just as equally as I do my cat. I don't get where the, to me it's like, yeah, they're two different worlds, but my dogs my dogs will make me like smile when I'm playing with them and they're being all funny and playful and stuff. Then my cat makes me laugh when he does his little cat things. All those weird cat things
Uh
that they
huh.
do. Like he cracks me up because I no matter what I do, if I bring out a stack of papers,
Uh huh.
he has to get on top of
Oh yeah,
them.
absolutely.
And I purposely sometimes will hold a stack of paper up in the air, wait, and he's just looking until I drop him, and then finally he gets to slay on him, and it's like that. Why does that satisfy you?
I know. Well, we have one cat. His name is Garlic. He's a Maine Coon. I rescued his mom, who was pregnant and about to give birth in my yard. So, and we had already like taken in her first litter, and then all of a sudden she disappears and then comes back like pregnant and giving birth. So I put her in the house.
Oh, what a whore!
Hey, trust me, this story ain't over yet. And so she's giving birth in my back room, and I noticed one kitten having trouble. So I helped him come out, and just the cutest little thing. And he was the one we ended up keeping at like, I think it was like 4 or 5 months old. He started sensing before my son would have an autistic episode before it would happen, and it would calm him down to where the episode either didn't happen or it was very minimal. Realized, oh my God, this cat is his rescue cat, like his service cat. And then the cat became, for some reason, attached to me a couple years ago. And this cat will cry for hours whenever I leave the house. My son will text me and say, when are you
Oh,
coming home? I can't take this no more. Because
separation anxiety.
yes, he has severe separation anxiety. And actually, right now, he's sleeping in my lap. He's either an inch away from me or he's on me 24/7. And I love this cat.
Yeah, my cat's the same way. He has to be. If I'm here, he has to be close to me. If he hears me, I have to be in his vicinity, or else he's meow
Uh
meow
huh.
meow meow.
People say, oh, cats don't have personality. Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh, they got personality for days.
Oh, absolutely. Or they don't love you or miss you as much as a dog would. My cat does. This cat
Oh no, yeah.
actually says mom. And the other the other day, um, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I had just come home and I sat down and I was like, "Hi, Garlic." And my fiance swears up and down he said, "Hi, mom." Now I heard two meows. I'm not convinced it was hi meow or hi mom, but he swears up and down it was.
Hmm.
But when he's
I
in
don't know if I.
distress,
Can
he
you really
meows.
confuse meow with mom? I don't know.
Well, when he's in distress because the new kitten is like attacking his tail because Maine Coons have tails that are a foot long. So this kitten loves his tail, and when he's messing with the tail, Garlic will sit there, stare at me, and start meowing "mom," almost like "mom, make this thing stop." It's awesome. Oh yeah, the ending of that story was 3 weeks after she gave birth to Garlic and all his siblings. She took off and was out whoring around in the front yard again. I had to take her and get her fixed
She's
because
so nasty.
I there was no way I could take in any more of her babies because like I had fostered enough of them.
Like, girl, you're out there
Oh,
doing the nasty with everybody, and I'm over here taking care of your kids.
I know I'm taking care of them, and you're out there trying to give me more to take care of. Nope, don't think so.
Yeah, I actually had one. I had one cat that was she was uh feral,
Uh huh.
and just I it was the sweetest cat ever. But then the smallest thing too, and she had like four different litters. Uh, yeah.
Aw, unlocked. I believe it. I totally believe it. The more attached the cat is to you, the yeah, they miss us. Oreo pudding. That's wow. Your dog has lived a long time.
How
That's
old is it?
awesome. 15 years old. That's awesome.
No,
Yeah,
but
I'm
yeah, that is
about to
old.
close so that we can head over to Welsh's channel. Yes, Bob Barker says spray and neuter your pets, and I agree with Bob Barker.
Rest in peace, huh? Did he
Oh,
die already?
just set it outside for right now, Josh.
Okay.
Sorry. No, I was
What?
talking to my son.
Oh.
Yeah. This was a great live stream. Thank you everybody for like staying and hanging around and listening to me like ramble on about my cat.
Everybody needs a little cat therapy once in a while, you know.
Yes. Well, I didn't want to just end it on, Chili's disgustingness.
Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much to that story. The thing is that like I'm soaking it in right now because I've just heard all of this information, so I'm like, my stomach hurts,
I didn't
and the,
know about him literally telling 17 underage kids to meet him in West Virginia, and 12 of them were reported as runaways yesterday.
no, no,
And
no. I think what Walsh was saying is that there was 15 runaways on like the list of runaways, an official list of runaways, and two of them have dealings with Chile.
right, that's insane. Wait, Kim Tactics back, or are you? Or I don't know what's going on. Can we auction off Chili's van? Chili's van was stolen by the repo people. He's
Damn
still
those
driving his friend's van.
thieving repo people with their thieving repo ways.
Papa Sansa, yes, it's Welsh News Network.
He did a great job.
He did. I appreciate him coming over here.
That was cool. No, I really just was shocked by all the info I was getting. I had no words. I was just really just soaking everything in.
Yeah.
My yeah, my my brain's going 100 miles per hour right now with the conspiracies.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Chili thinks he's a savior. Yeah. Kim Tactic is a man, and I'm pretty sure Kim Tactic is Audit Them. Let me tell you, Audit Them hates my guts
What?
because I went on, and this was
A date
months
with
and
somebody
months
else.
ago. Months and months ago when I went on Dr. Dave's live stream. My original YouTube name is Ghost Girl. So if anybody has ever seen Ghost Girl, that was me.
That was
And
you?
yes, and I went on Dr. Dave's live stream and I put Audit Them in his place. He hates me with a passion.
I can't believe that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
Well, I got beef with you too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody else to be like, "Oh my God, that was you."
No, I'm
I'm
sorry. I don't.
unsubscribing.
Unsubscribe. You shall hear from my lawyer tomorrow.
Exactly. I'm suing you. Yeah, they can dox me all they want. They're not going to find jack shit on me. I live the most boring life. So have fun doxing because you're going to
Yeah,
look
like
at whatever you find and go, wow, there's nothing to put out there.
yeah, doxing only hurts people that are afraid of other people finding out stuff. Like It's not, not
Yeah,
everybody's got the like crazy skeletons like you frauders.
exactly. Oh, thank you, Vera. My aunt's name is Vera. I love that name.
You're doxing yourself.
Yeah, I just doxed myself.
Poor Aunt Vera.
Well, she's passed away, so like 15 years ago.
I wonder if they can call Flo the funeral home.
She was a nun, actually.
Oh,
Hmm.
so she was an original tyrant.
Yes, she was an original tyrant.
OG tyrant.
Yeah.
OG tyrant Aunt Vera.
That's awesome. Like Shaggy said, it wasn't you. Yes, the FBI has been contacted about Chile having contact with those children. A Predator Reaper Ghost Girl is an OG. No, I wouldn't say that. Call me an OG, but yeah, that was that is my actual YouTube name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Chili has blocked all of us, Rudy, and then when he is desperate for attention, he unblocks us because he knows that we'll come back in and say something
Yeah.
so he can block us again.
Yeah, he blocks everybody that's talking crap to him, and then he goes on his next live and is like, all I got is like 2 moderators.
Oreo pudding. He's gonna get a grifter's tattoo. Oh, but yes, Patrick, the FBI. I spoke with the FBI a week ago, and
Mulder or
then,
Scully?
well, not saying their names, and then Welsh spoke with them recently. Vera, I love that. My aunt she was actually Russian, so yeah, total opposite sides of the
You
world.
suspiciously have a lot of Russian things going on over there.
I know, right?
Mm.
Spasiba.
¿Qué?
I used to know Russian, but that was like 20 years ago when my grandmother and my aunt passed away. And when you don't use it, you
You lose
forget a
it?
lot of it. When you don't use it,
Yeah.
you don't. I know more Romanian than I know Russian, and I haven't lived in Romania in 17 years.
Romania.
Yeah, I
Vampire.
lived in
You're a
Romania for over
vampire.
a year. No. I grew up in the military. My dad retired when I think I was 24, and I was just so used to traveling that I just started going places on my own. Like, I cannot sit in one place for more than 3 years. I get antsy and I have to move. So this last move to Texas is it for me. Well, no, because I'm still trying to convince my fiance to let us move to either South Dakota or Norway. And he's not doing either one because he's like, my Mexican brown ass cannot handle the snow.
Oh, no, I feel on that. No snow. No snow. That's why Mexicans like to visit the snow. We like to go remind ourselves why we don't like it, and then we leave.
Oh my God. Well, he was in the army when I met him. Like, my dad and him, they were stationed in the same base 27 years ago when I first met him. And then, we lost touch for 26 years, and then our daughter reconnected us when I found him, and I'm like, here's his info. Contact your dad when you're ready. And she waits 8 years. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I that the person you put on the screen, it hit me because I read it backwards. I read the message and then I read the name and it just killed me.
Rudy, that's true. We brown people hate cold. I'm half brown. That's awesome. Oh, Patrick, nice. Yeah, I was there from 23 to 25. I lived in Bucharest, and then I lived in a village called Sinest. It was nice. I enjoyed living it. I was an English teacher.
Were you?
For adults. It was
Ooh.
an American company. They sold phone cards. You know those prepaid phone cards from back in the early 2000s?
Oh
And
yeah.
the owner did not want to pay, of course, American wages, so he opened up shop in Romania. And my job, he said, I don't want Americans to know that they're speaking to foreigners. So your job is to teach them complete English grammar and remove their accents.
And when he found out you couldn't do miracles, he fired you.
Actually, I did my job very well.
You lie.
Lived very well too. I got a salary of $1,000 a month, and a regular Romanian salary was $200 a month. So we lived pretty well at that time. I didn't want to come back to the U.S. because I knew if I came back to the U.S., we were going to live like crap again compared to what we were living like in Romania. It was nice. It was very comfortable.
I'm convinced you're a vampire.
Well, I first went there in 2000 because I went to research
2000
Vlad
BC?
Tepes. Yeah, 2000 BC. Vlad Tepes wasn't even around then. But I did go to meet some friends, and I wanted to research Vlad Tepes, so I went to Brasov and Sigosora and all that stuff, and yeah, it was awesome.
Did you say Stegosaurus?
No, it's Sigosora. It's a city. I actually
Is that where you go
am
have
friends with Anne
Stegosaurus
Rice.
sex?
Yeah, yeah, I'm friends with Anne Rice, and she helped me get a vampire story that I wrote back in college,
I knew
published at the University of Louisiana. Oh, hush. Vampires are awesome. I'm still trying to find a vampire so I can get bit and then I can bite my cat, my fiance, and my son, and we can all just live forever.
You can't bite a cat and turn it
Yes,
into a
I
vampire.
can.
It's a cat.
No,
That is not the same.
I don't
give
want
the
him
cat
to
some sort
ever
of disease.
die. I don't want him to ever die.
You're gonna kill it if you bite it. It's not right.
Yes, we're grifter gypsies. Actually, I'm Russian and Irish. Russian, Irish, English, and American Indian. My
Vampire.
fiance is Mexican. My son's half Romanian.
¿Qué pasó?
Yeah, I didn't say I spoke Spanish. I still need to learn though.
Did you say your son is half Ramon?
Huh?
Huh?
What the hell? Oh my God. Okay, Patrick. Yeah, I remember when the National Guard was there doing that. Frauder Reaper, be on the lookout for Chili, the grifter Cupid from Valda. Ew. No, never mind. I ain't gonna say it because no.
Go.
No.
No.
Ireton Auditor, hey. The cat will start feeding. Exactly. The cat will bring us our food.
You can't turn
thank you, Patrick.
a cat into a vampire with human vampirish diseases. It just doesn't go. It doesn't mix.
What? A cat vampire? Well, if I've had it my way, my cat would live forever with me.
I know, I get it. You lost a lot of cats because you're a vampire. I understand.
All right, yeah. I'm going to end this so we can head over to Wes's channel, okay?
All right.
All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'll see you guys over there.
See you guys.
I'll see... Uh-oh. Well, I have to remember... I know who it is. I'm just literally having a brain fart right now. Because I promised her I would come by for her stream tomorrow at noon. Miss Mandy.
Oh, Miss Mandy, that's right.
Yes.
777, don't forget that.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Okay. I'm just making sure I don't forget her or lose her name. All right. Anyways, so I'll see everybody. Yeah, Batcat. Yes, Surrender Monkey. That's a good one. Have a good night, everybody. I won't forget to press end this time.
Could you do it already?
Oh, what's what channel name, Oreo? Welsh's? It would be Welsh News Network. Just making sure he heard that before I end it. Oh, he asked. I don't want to like just not tell him. Oh wow, Jerry, we made it past 2 hours this time.
Yeah, we're never gonna stop if you don't push the end button.
I'm making sure Oreo Pudding heard what I said. I'm not rude. I don't want to be rude.
God forbid, right? On the internet?
Even on the internet, I don't like being rude. I mean, some people deserve the rudeness, but I don't like doing it. Okay, so they're not responding. I'm hoping they heard it.
They can rewind the video.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, bye. Do svidania.
Buenas noches.
Yeah, adios.
¿Qué?